Good morning, Calallen. Today on CWN, our biology classes are dissecting frogs.
And softball is on to round 4. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Logan, and today is Tuesday, May 14th, 2024.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
We would like to congratulate our new SNHS officers for 24 to 25 school year. President, Virginia Pickens. Vice President, Trista Johnson. Secretary, Jaslyn Ortega. Treasurer, London Simino. Historian, Soraya Tobias. And Parliamentarian, Yasmin Martinez.
Bella spoke to Lakin to see what our cheer team has been up to. Let's take it to them.
Hi, my name is Bella. I'm here at Calallen TV. Today with Lakin. Lakin, can you tell me what y'all are doing in the cheer off-season to prepare yourself for this upcoming season?
Yes, so we've actually been practicing every day, Monday through Friday, for an hour and a half to get ready for the upcoming football season. We've been stunting, we've been teaching the upcoming freshmen cheers, and I think we're going to have a good season this year, and I'm really excited.
Very good. Back to the studio.
Attention all Calallen High School athletes. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes will be holding their final huddle of the year on Monday, May 20th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in the B Gym. Come join your fellow classmates and athletes for food, fun, games, and worship. Due to construction, please enter the school through the back of the 300 hall.
Mrs. Cash's class was dissecting frogs. We spoke to her to see how it went.
Wildcats here, Miss Cash. Miss Cash, I know we are dissecting some frogs. Can y'all tell us a bit about that?
Yes, so today we are dissecting the external anatomy of the frog. We're going to be looking at the frog's mouth and the membranes, the nictitating membranes and the typhonic membrane, and just checking out the anatomy of that frog and comparing it to the human anatomy. And then tomorrow we'll dive even deeper and look at the internal anatomy of the frog.
How long have y'all been working on dissecting the frogs?
So we did our pre-lab a couple of days. We've been working on that. So we'll do 2 days of dissecting, and then we'll finish up with the post-lab. So about a week.
Thank you for the review. With that, back to studio.
Mrs. John's class had a lab. We spoke to a few students to see how it went.
Hey cats, I'm here with Gwen and Emery who are in chemistry right now, and y'all are doing a lab. Can you tell me what that is?
So basically we did a titration lab today, and we had a base and acid, and we mix them together, and when the indicator mixes with them, eventually the liquid will turn pink. And once the liquid turns pink, we know that we're at the end point of the lab and that the moles of the acid and the base are equal to each other.
So what was your favorite part of the lab?
My favorite part of the lab was when the base and the acid mixed together and turned pink.
Hey cats, I'm here with Miss Johns, a chemistry teacher. So you're doing a lab in your PAC chemistry classes right now. Can you tell me more about it?
Sure. So today we're doing an acid-base titration. We've been learning about reactions, and this is the last type we're going to learn about. It's called an acid-base reaction, and so it's kind of cool. We have to do it's a neutralization reaction. Technically, that's what's happening today with a strong acid and a strong base. We use an indicator, it's phenolphthalein. So when the moles of the base are equal to the moles of acid that were already in the flask, it should turn, you're close to neutral, which is called the endpoint, when you have a strong acid, strong base, and at that point the moles are equal to each other. And so what they can do, they can take the volumes of the base that was delivered and compare it to the volume of acid they had to start with, and I didn't tell them the volume of the acid, the molarity of the acid. So from there, they should be able to calculate it. That's called a titration calculation, and use that. And then I gave them, then they're going to do a percent error. Let's just see how close they got to the real thing. But I don't know, it's just an opportunity for them to do some lab. Kids are going to go off to school and take chemistry in college. We'll definitely do titrations. It's a big part of the coursework there. So anytime I can introduce students to any kind of lab procedure, it's a good day.
Well, it was really fun to watch. That's all from us, and back to the studio.
Asian and Pacific Islander Month, Heritage Month continues on, so let's see who the honoree is today.
Thank you, Akers. In celebration of Asian Pacific Islander Month, we honor Ellison Onizuka. He was an American astronaut, engineer, and a U.S. Air Force flight engineer who sadly passed away in the Challenger incident. Thank you, and back to the anchors.
Now let's send it to Callie with Wildcat Media.
Thank you, anchors, and welcome back to Wildcat Media. Volleyball is having a summer camp, so if you have any little siblings or family friends, see if they want to join. The link is on Calallen Volleyball's Instagram page. Now it's all from media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Callie.
Now let's send it to Maddie with the rundown on sports right after this quick break.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Nurse Joanna. Nurse Joanna, I understand that there's medication of students here in the nurse's office. How are students going to proceed with that now that we're going into the summer?
So all medication that's here at the nurse's office needs to be picked up by a parent by May the 29th.
And what if the parents don't pick them up?
So on May the 29th at 12 o'clock noon, if medication is not picked up by a parent, they will be disposed of.
What are some more procedures to lead with that?
So parents know that as when you pick up the medication for your child for the following year, or just because it's not here anymore, we're not going to be here anymore, just make sure that you also ask for paperwork for the following year, for the school year of 2024 to 2025, as well as if you have paperwork, which it means us having for the following year, you can also drop that off already so you don't have to worry about it during registration. Also, if there's any type of immunization paperwork, vaccinations that you've received during the school year, before the end of the school year, please just come by and drop that off too. It'll make it easier for registration on the parents. That way they don't have to worry about like affidavits and things like that.
Thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Logan, and good morning, Wildcats. We had a couple of our students head up to Houston for a USA powerlifting meet to qualify for a national meet. We spoke to Autumn to give us all the information.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm here with Autumn. So, Autumn, I heard y'all had a powerlifting meet in Houston. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so we took 6 people from Calallen up into Houston to go compete against like other groups, and our group only went equipped, so we were just basically competing against ourselves. And so we all ended up placing first, and so we did really good at this meet and had some really good PRs.
That's really cool. Let's take it back to the studio.
Now we caught up with Patrick to tell us how he beat the state records and how it felt.
Hey Cats, it's Patrick Calallen TV. I'm here with Patrick.
What's up, brother?
And I heard you broke some records in Houston for powerlifting. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so as y'all know, powerlifting for the school is over, but me and a couple of guys started lifting outside of school, and we had our first meet last Saturday, and it was really good. It was really fun. I broke the bench and the deadlift record, bench pressing 387 and deadlifting 510, I want to say.
And I hear now you're going to compete at the national level. How do you feel going into that?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an experience. I think it's in South Carolina. It's going to be really dope. I'm really excited. My end goal is to at least try to place, and I kind of want to go for the bench record and see how I can do with that.
Thank you, Patrick. Back to the studio.
Congratulations to all who competed. We come to get some information on how baseball changes in high school. Take them.
We're here, Blake Quinn, one of our varsity baseball players. So, Blake, I know 2 years ago I played in the Little League World Series. So, what's the difference between that and then varsity playoffs?
You know, baseball doesn't change much. Just the energy's higher, enthusiasm's higher, and the competition's better.
All right, thank you. Now back to the studio.
Morgan spoke to Coach Lentz about how she feels going into round 4 of the playoffs and how the team will play. Here she is with all the information.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm here with Coach Lentz. Coach Lentz, I hear you'll have a round 4 playoff game against Sealy. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, Sealy is a very good team. Obviously, they made it to the 4th round. I think they're a good all-around team. They have a very good pitcher, and, you know, they're fast. So we got to definitely be ready for that. And also, they have some good sticks in the lineup. So I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think it's going to be a good competition for us to kind of get, to get prepared for and get ready. And I think it'll be a good game.
Thank you, Coach Lentz. Good luck to the Wildcats, and back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you, Logan.
Thank you, Maddie.
Now it's time for your weather report with Candace right after this quick break.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Big Tech Robinson's Families. Happy Tuesday, everyone. On the way out the door this morning, we did experience those cooler temperatures being in effect here in South Texas, giving us a little cool down break in the morning time, later on this evening, giving us those feel-like temperatures in the 90s, giving us a hot day ahead of us. Looking currently right now at our temperatures, we are looking at that high of 86, but that feel-like temperature being even hotter at feel-like 91 degrees. 0% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the northeast at 10 miles per hour. Looking currently at our radar right now compared to yesterday with those thunder showers and rain showers, we are experiencing no rain today and get into our forecast even into later on today. But looking further on into later on into late this week, we are experiencing those thunder showers and rain showers to come back. Looking further on into the rest of the day, we are looking at those temperatures rising up and those feel-like temperatures being even hotter at 95, 94 at 6, and then dropping down to 88 later on this evening at 8 p.m. tonight. But between 2 and 6, around 4-ish o'clock, we're looking at that feel-like temperatures being even hotter at 97. So when you're going out to your cars, leaving school, make sure to make it pretty fast. And also those after-school athletes, make sure to have those frequent rest breaks and also that plenty of water. Percent chance of rain also stay consistent at 0%, and we also are looking at those winds ranging from 9 to 11 miles per hour throughout today as well. Looking further on into rest of the week, we are looking at that temperature rising up. We're looking at some sunshine tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday, we are looking at that rain and also that heat index being even hotter. We're also looking at those winds ranging from 15 to 25 miles per hour, and then Friday 10 to 15 miles per hour. Also, seniors, there's exactly 10 days until graduation, and the next thing to look forward to is Senior Awards Night on Wednesday. That's all from weather. Have a great one, and back to anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course. Also, congratulations at Summit. I heard it was very hot out there.
It was really hot.
And with that, that's all your announcements for today. But now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, how do the trees get on the internet?
Anna Logan, how?
They log in.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.